montage of him going to places, calling places, and everyone's laughing in his face. He's just trying to be a good dad, all right? He's not been the best dad, but he's trying now, okay? It's hard to be a dad. Not everyone is good at being a dad.
This feels really personal.
Yeah. Anyway,
There is a form of multimedia entertainment beyond that which is good. These games are as vast in number as they are terrible. They dwell in the dark recesses of history, unearthed from the pits of the bargain bin. These are the games of horror. This is Garbage Game Night.
So this Garbage Game Night, to get into the festive holiday season, we're doing things a little bit different, all right? It's gonna be a little bit wacky, a little bit zany, but before we really go anywhere, we really got to bring in this guy because he's been outside in this outfit for too long. Let's introduce Victor!
Hey guys.
Oh, hey Vic.
You look so good.
What's going on?
We have a 5-minute movies that's not really 5 minutes, it's more like 40-something minutes. Yeah, everything that's going on there, you just try to get as close. Yeah.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
I know Turbo Man's not necessarily in the whole movie, but
Jingle All The Way?
I didn't have enough. What do you think that? Tommy, you're so handsome. And then so
That doesn't
I
look like Turbo Man.
Hey.
What is that?
Way to
What
kick
do you
the guy
mean?
legs down.
It's just a team.
Big old T.
yeah, it's a big T, bro. You good, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, he's like 80% transparent.
No,
but
I think that's good.
yeah,
That's just
Yeah.
normal.
Ghost of Christmas Past.
Yeah, that's what it's the Christmas spirit. All right, are we ready? This is 1996 Turbo All The Way. We have Turbo Man fighting the Dementor. He's got little things. Turbo Man. He shoots his fist out. He's got a boomerang. He goes very fast. He says Turbo's time. And Jamie is watching TV. He gives him a little salute. He's upset because his dad, he thinks he's going to miss his cry thing. We cut to a party, a Christmas party that's happening. Arnold is working. His secretary's trying to tell him, hey, your kid's got this friggin' thing, man. And the wife calls it, hey, you got this thing. He's driving really, really fast. But then, traffic. Phil Hartman, he's filming the people. And then all these ladies are hitting on Phil Hartman. He's looking a little embarrassed. Arnold sees, I'll just go to the emergency lane. There's no problem there. Ha ha, I'm driving real fast. Oh, no, police officer. The pigs are on me, man. Arnold runs, oh, no, he's too late. And then we go home. All the houses lit up, except for one house. Whose house could that be? Oh, Phil Hartman's on Arnold's house, and he lit it up for him because he wasn't taking care of his home, so someone had to do it. So Phil Hartman steps in. Anyway, yeah, Jake Lloyd tells him about the Turbo Man doll that he really wants. Arnold tells his wife about all the fun they had. It's all about Turbo Guy, and she's like, Turbo Man, you got the doll right. I told you to get it 2 weeks ago. And he's like, huh? Oh, of course I got the doll, man. She's like, good, because it'd be impossible to get it. He goes, oh, no. Turbo Man is everything. And he's like running out, and he's like, where are you going? He's like, I got to go to the office real quick. She's like, it's hot. Christmas Eve. You know, and he's like, hey, I got the Turbo Man doll, but it's at the office. I got to go to the office and get the Turbo Man doll. And he says, he spells D-O-L-L, like Jake Lloyd doesn't know how to fucking spell. What's up with that, you know? Phil Hartman's got a fucking reindeer. You're like, what? He comes back, Arnold goes, whoa! You know, shit, so I'm just giving him a reindeer. I love so much. I'm such a good dad. I'm Phil Hartman. Last minute, huh? I already got my son a Turbo Man 2 months ago. I'm a good dad. Anyway, Arnold goes to the mall. It's fucking crazy. The toy shop owner is really the Gestapo here. He's like, oh, hey, we got a time. We open. Ha, 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 ha. He meets Sinbad. Sinbad's character name is Myron. Myron's a postman. And then the store owner gets trampled like the monster that he is. And there's a bunch of crazy stunts. Things are getting broken over trash. And he's like, hey, he's looking for a Turbo Man doll. And then everyone starts laughing at him. Right to his fucking face. Everyone in the store's laughing at him. It's so fucking embarrassing. And then he gets really upset. He picks him up because he's a big guy and they're little guys. He says, hey, there's got to be a Turbo Man doll somewhere, huh? And like, actually, you know what? There's this old lady. She just got the last one. She went out that way. And then he takes the remote control from this little kid and he puts it under Myron's foot. Myron trips and falls. Oh, no. And it's Lisa Simpson. Lisa Simpson's got the thing. And she thought he was assaulting her, but she wasn't. And this old lady, but she was only like 32 when this happened. So you're like, that's kind of weird, right? And he opens up, and it's a fucking booster. Everyone fucking hates Booster. No one wants Booster. He throws it away in the trash. Never gave it to a kid. He chases the lady. She sees this giant Austrian man chasing her. She's like, holy God, what the hell's going on? He's driving. There's a montage of him going to places, calling places, and everyone's laughing in his face. He's just trying to be a good dad, all right? He's not been the best dad, but he's trying now, okay? It's hard to be a dad. Not everyone is good at being a dad.
This feels really personal.
Anyway,
Your wife's in chat, by the way.
The boys are praying, hoping to be Turbo Man. Phil Hartman just walks into the house. You know, it's like he owns the place. He's like, oh, you know, you should relax, go take a shower. You know, I'll finish the cookies. It's not a big deal. Oh, what's going on? He's like, well, let me talk to my wife. He's like, oh, she's in the shower right now. You want to go get her? He goes, no, don't go get her. He's like, well, I'm eating the cookies. You eating my cookies? You son of a gun.
Yeah, you can't see the boots on the camera.
Put your foot up real quick, Victor, just to show the audience.
There it is. Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you kick too high, you'll show.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm cool enough to be a guy you talk to in a line, but not actually team up, you know, because Myron's, he's saying that Arnold's, he's a richer guy, so he doesn't want to associate with him. Class warfare is a class, it's a thing that happens. You know what I mean? It's messed up. Arnold backs into a police motorcycle, and then the officer is very upset by it. And that's the officer that pulled him over before, it's his license registration. And they're giving out these little balls, and they're going to call numbers. So whoever has the ball has a chance to get the Turbo Man. They're charging double the price because they can, and everyone's freaking out, but it's okay. And they throw the balls, and everyone jumps up to get the balls. And computer, come on, computer, you can survive. And they're fighting over the balls, and it's getting crazy. Everyone's just getting the shit kicked out of him. Because he maced Arnold, and then Arnold says, "Oh, he's got 2 balls." So everyone fucking attacks him and starts mauling him. He has a ride the king, which doing a thing where he's chasing the ball all around the mall. It's quite a zany, funny little bit right here. And boom, it lands in this little kid's lap. And then this little kid just hold on to Arnold's like stalking this little kid the whole time. The kid goes to the playground area and he's running around. The kid's crawling through the thing. Arnold's going through everything. This is pre 9/11. Gotta say that. Even though and I know those are my kids, but things were different before 9/11. Anyway, so Arnold goes in and he sees the kid. He's like, "Hey there, little girl," because I guess it was a little girl. Girls got bob cuts. That's fine. No one's judging. It's okay. And then boom, Jim Belushi Santa's there, right? And he's like, "Oh, you want a Turbo Man doll, huh?" And he's like, "I can hook you up, And then they also got the little guy. They had a Polaroid with him holding up the day's newspaper and a Turbo Man doll. Just so you know, they got the goods, all right? And they're driving to a location. They've been driving for over 20 minutes. And he's like, "Where are we going, man?" So they go to this warehouse with guarded by Santas. And the people are elves and they're Santas and they're Mrs. Claus. And they have a whole toy ring going on. And Arnold's like, he needs the toy, all right? This is all about getting the toy for the kid, all right? And he's like, "What, $300? He's like, "Yeah, $300. Basically, this is messed up." And he touches it. And then boom, it's talking in Spanish. "Oh, it's international version." You open up the pause. He's like, "Oh, there's some assembly required." "Oh, no, it's Big Show Santa." "Oh, my God, I bet you never thought Big Show Santa would show up." And Big Show Santa, he can take the hits, baby. Nothing affects Big Show Santa. And then Vern Troyer gets on his head. But no, he punched Vern Troyer. No, Vern Troyer Santa. The giant dog pile. No, the police busted. "Oh, the pigs are at it again. They can't let anyone have fun. And we're just trying to do a little bit of capitalism our way, okay?" Anyway, Arnold impersonates a cop, and we're just gonna, that never comes up ever again. That's totally cool to do, I guess. "Oh, man, I forgot to put gas in my car, and I'm on the fucking bridge." Oh, a lot of people died in that scenario.
Son of a gun?
Yeah, he pushes it to a diner, and all the kids are petting Ted's reindeer. His son named it Ted because he just loves his dad so much. And then Jake Lloyd's like, "Oh, I wish my dad was cool." Your dad's like, "Well, my dad only got cool after he got divorced. Everything's been up and up, everything. Maybe your parents will get divorced." Jake Lloyd's not happy about that, and he runs away. Mom gets talks, she's petting Ted, and he goes, "What?" He's a little too mean here, and Jake get really upset and hang up, and the mom's like, "God damn it, Howard." Or she's just down. She's kind of cursed, but not really.
Probably didn't say goddamn.
Anyway, she didn't swear there. They're drinking some whiskey. I had to look up his whiskey, But anyway, he says he still resents his dad to this day because he didn't get him that fucking gun. And then here's little Jake Lloyd drinking that whiskey. Yum, yum, yum. "Thanks for not getting me that fucking Turbo Man doll." Anyway, he's like, "Oh, I gotta do it." And also beating up Simba goes, "No one. And then the guy who owns the diner is like, "Hey, man, the radio station's just down the road. Isn't as fast as Arnold?" So he starts throwing mail out of his mailbag to gain speed, which might be some sort of crime. Someone who just called in, they got all the names wrong. Because how did no one know reindeer by this point? You know what I mean? It's been over a fucking minute. Anyway. The guy calls the cops. Arnold breaks through the fucking door. He's like, "Hey, man, I know the reindeer." And the guy's like, "That's not simple." And then Sinbad comes in. He goes, "You know what? Fuck it. Give me the thing. I got a bomb." He goes, "What? You got a bomb? You made a bomb?" He goes, "No, I didn't make a bomb.
That's
People
a crime.
mail bombs all the time."
That's the biggest crime so far.
No, he didn't. I just kept the bomb. I didn't make it. I just found it. We get them all the time. I just kept one of them in case I ever needed to use it. Anyway, the bomb flies through the air. And everyone's like, "Oh, shit, hit the ground." And then, "Oh, no, what? What's that?" It's making music. We don't actually have the doll. We just have a coupon for the doll. You get it eventually. And they start going to beat him up. And they hear the cops. Like, "What you call the cops?" Like, "There's that cop from earlier. He got Arnold on the stairs." And Sinbad does the bomb thing again. He goes, "I'll blow us up. I'm crazy. I work at the post office. You know that." And he's like, "Yeah, he is crazy." Arnold runs down the stairs. And this guy's like, "I've been in the bomb squad for 10 years. And then he smells it and listens to it. He's like, "Nah, you know what? I think it's fine." But Lobo, it was a fucking bomb. It was an actual goddamn bomb. Sinbad goes, "What? That was a real bomb? Sick. These people are sick these days." He's been stripped for parts and someone took the tires and everything. And he looks through the window and he sees fucking goddamn Ted putting the star on his tree. And that, something that Arnold's wife says, is something that he does every year. And he's very adamant on. He has to put the star on the tree. No, he doesn't have control issues. He's just a normal guy, right? That's not crazy. That's not something that should be looked at really critically. Johnny's Turbo Man is safe under the tree. It's safe under the tree. And then so Arnold breaks into his fucking house in the credit card style, right? And he sees the Turbo Man doll under the tree. "I got the Turbo Man doll, baby!" He's like, "Oh shit, I gotta sneak out." So you saw the snake style. He's fucking huge. You totally saw him in the window. There's no way. So I was like, "There's a giant man trying to kneel across the window. What's going on?" Put her arm on her, but she gets him off because she's like, "Bro, we ain't like that, dog. We ain't like that." This is fucked up. I'm stealing from a kid, dog. I'm gonna put this shit back. Like, This ain't me. I just go through the screen. Oh shit, the fucking reindeer! One of the wise men's heads or something. I don't know. He's trying to put out the fire, and all the carolers are singing. Arnold says, "Jesus Christ!" And burns down this man's house and gets his head out the door and busts the fucking window hits the ground. The carols are screaming because a flaming head was just kicked out of a window. And then the Philharmonic goes over. He goes, "Oh, Balthazar!" And then let's look to Howard, and then right now I was like, "Howard, what's going on?" He's like, he's like, "You were trying to steal Johnny's story." He said, "No, listen, and the wife's like, "You know what? You've been feeding me a lot of bullshit, and I'm fucking done with it, Howard. Stop lying. I don't want to hear your truth. I just want to know the truth, and you ain't giving me that shit. So you know what? Bye." Oh no, the reindeer! Arnold fucking cocked that motherfucker. You out, son? You out? And then anyway, so they're driving to the parade, and he's like. Arnold and the reindeer, they make it up. They drink some brewskis together, I think Arnold may have drawn that. He's like, "Nah, put that in the movie. Put it in the movie. I look great. Look at me. This looks like shit, but look at me. There's a parade, baby." Like, every character's in this. They got IP from everybody, bro. So, yeah, we saw Snoopy. You got Bert and Ernie. You got the fucking, they got the Rock'em Sock'em robots in this movie, man.
You got Cat in the Hat.
Yeah,
you got
don't worry.
Paddington.
Cat in the Hat comes up real soon. Everyone's
Gumby
here.
Sonic?
Gumby, I'm telling you, I'm playing this at normal speed because this is just insane. All the people that got in this. And they go, look. Oh, look, there's Cat in the Hat.
They're
and
just
then they
people in
high five.
costumes.
They just high five overseeing the Cat in the Hat. They go, "Yo, that's the cat." They literally say that's the line in the movie. The Cat in the Hat. And then they high five. He starts hitting on Liz. He's like, "Hey, Liz, you want some of my non-alcoholic egg hog?" She's like, "No." He's like, "We shouldn't stop fighting these feelings. We should just be honest with each other." It's like, what the fuck you talking about, dog? You kind of being over. And then Arnold sees it. He's like, "That motherfucker." And he's running and he hits the cop and he pours hot coffee on him. He's got the bandage hand from the bomb. Remember, he was blown up in a fucking bomb and he's still on duty. I thought they had a police union. Huh? Why isn't that man in a hospital? All right? All right. And Arnold gets away. And then the guy's like, "Oh my God, he's here. We got the guy. Thank you." And Arnold's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And he's going over all this stuff and everyone's taking off Arnold's clothes. And then they're putting him stuff. You can't really tell who's getting put on. And, it's Booster. And then he's like, "Oh, I know you're Booster." He's like, "Who do you think you are, Mary Poppins?" Praying that, it's time for Turbo Man. And it comes out, "Oh my God, Arnold Schwarzenegger's Turbo Man. Holy friggin'." Everyone's losing their fucking mind. Arnold's losing his mind. And Booster's like, "Dude, fucking wave, man. We're in a goddamn parade." And Arnold's like, "This is really fun." And then Booster's like, "Hey, you pick up the fucking doll, dipshit. All right, you gotta pick a kid." All right, and then he hugs it. He's like, "Oh my God, I got the doll." He starts dancing. "I got the fucking doll." On the police float, they have a police officer on a trampoline. I don't know why. And the cop who was blown up and he's chasing Arnold, he's on the float. How did he get on the float? It doesn't make any, but he's on the float.
He's pulling.
And then the trampoline police officer guy, who am I going to give the toy to? Can I give it to an innocent child? Or can I fucking rig the election and give it to my son? He's pointing, and Johnny's like, "No, he's pointing to me." There's some mysterious man on a soundboard puts up the fader, and Arnold talks and goes, "Jamie!" He's like, "Go on, Jamie. Just go on this float with this strange man. What are you doing, Liz? That's your son." He goes, "Wow, it's so cool. How'd you know my name?" And he goes, "Well, I know your name because I'm your." And then, "Oh no, a grappling hook got shot. And here comes the Dementor. Who's the Dementor? Holy shit, it's Myron. That's right. Sinbad is Dementor, baby. Shut up, Booster. Everyone hates you." And a bunch of kids come and they beat the fuck out of Booster. And I was like, "We hate you, Booster. We hate you." It's really fucked up, man. I mean, this is a guy in a costume. He's just doing his best, all right? I don't know why. You don't have to like Booster, but you also don't have to hate Booster, It's just, Jesus, dude. But in real life, he shot his hand off, it came back, and then he wiggled the fingers, implying that was his actual hand. And somehow, this is Looney Tune world. This is insane. It's unstable. And then he turns it off. He's almost falling to his death, and he flies around. This is like, holy shit. Like, who thought this was a good idea? All right, we don't use jetpacks for a reason because it's dangerous. Because people will die. It crashes through a black family eating their Christmas Eve dinner. Now, I'll just say this real quick. I don't know why.
It's another.
Do I want you to pause on this?
I've noticed in a lot of Christmas movies where zany things like this happen, they always at some point interrupt a black family eating dinner, and I don't know why. Remember
Minority Report?
Was that a black family?
I think it was,
they grilled the burger? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe just a lot of movies, they just like interrupting black people eating. I don't know why.
Huh.
Yeah.
We'll crunch the numbers.
We'll get back to you. Check our Twitter. He directly smacks into the wall and does not die. He's been flying very, very fast. It's not implied that he's wearing some sort of exosuit. It's just like a helmet. What's going on in this movie? Anyway, Turbo Man throw you a boomerang. Why would you throw the boomerang? Jake Lloyd, why would that be a good idea? He could hit you, Jake Lloyd. and then you would fall and die. And also, do you want him to kill this man? Do you want him to fall and die? Because what's going to happen if it's with the boomerang? What's the best scenario? He pulls out the Terman double. Oh, what a boomerang! They come back, baby. They come back, and he falls in. Holy shit! He's gonna fall to his death. Oh my god! Oh my god! But then, oh no! It's just he falls into a present. You know, giant present that was under it. You know, how convenient. Anyway, he gets the boomerang back, and Sinbad's all happy. Oh, I got to talk. Oh, it's the police, man. The fucking pigs are at it again, man. They're just fucking doing whatever they want. Anyway, Jingle All The Way's still hanging on.
They're committing crimes.
You know how hard it is to hang on when you're just a little guy and you're really high up and you're looking down and it's really far and your body starts tensing up, but you can only hold on for so long. Anyway, his little hands are starting to give way. He goes, oh! And then Terminator goes, no! And he jetpacks and he catches him right in the
that would
perfect
kill him.
time.
That would kill him.
Yeah.
That would rip him in half.
Yeah, it just anyway.
Break every bone in his body.
Yeah, I think there's a nice landing. Now you can do a nice landing. And then the mom hugs him. She's like, oh my God, thank you so much. You don't know how much this kid means to me. He's like, oh, I think I know. You know, he's like, oh.
How the fuck does he not recognize him?
Yeah. How many big Austrian men are there in this town?
His face
Right?
is almost completely like uncovered.
Yeah, and the voice changer, very mild.
I did not know how many crimes he commits.
Everyone commits a
Serious
lot of
crimes.
crimes.
I mean, like crimes. We're talking like they'd be in jail for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Like, he's threatens with a bomb that then explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, this is pre 9/11, and this is Christmas Eve.
Hijinks were allowed.
This was a zany time to be alive.
Love it.
Like if you can convince the court that it was a hijink, you're good.
Also, I get this is another crime that I when they had the reindeer earlier, he's like, after what are you can do with the reindeer after Christmas? And Phil Hammer's like, well, I'm watching some deer by the lake, and I think I just release him back. I think that's also a crime. You just can't buy a reindeer and then release it into your local ecosystem.
I like that Frank brings the same style of energy to releasing wildlife as he does to committing crime.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure
it is.
That I don't know. They don't.
I mean, like
they don't
blowing a
distinctly
bomb
say,
up in front of police officers as to releasing a reindeer by the lake.
Possibly invasive species. We don't know the climate there, or it could just die. It could cause trouble. That means theoretically he bought it from a reindeer breeder. Now this is also the mid '90s. Okay. So Jake Lloyd says, I wish my dad was here. You know, that's why I'm kind of sad. And he's like, Jamie, your dad loves you a lot. You're his favorite person in the world. How do you know that? He's like, well, because I'm your dad. Like, holy shit, my fucking dad's Turbo Man. And the police officer says, oh, hey, kid, here's your action figure. And the kid's like, oh, thanks. And he's like, Turbo Man, we really could use someone on the force. And it turns out, oh, no problem. The cop's like, oh, what the hell? It's this fucking guy again, Jesus Christ. And Arnold starts apologizing for all these things that he did. And his wife's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Howard? What, a bomb? What are you talking about, a bomb, Howard? And in classic police fashion, they walk the perpetrator right by the victim, right next to him. You know what I mean? You're like, he was chasing them. Clearly, they got some sort of beef. Now, let's introduce him again in a very tight environment. This will be fine. But Jake Lloyd, he runs up to the mentor and he's like, hey, here, take this. And he gives him the Turbo Man doll. Because, he was saying earlier, like, oh, what am I telling my son to get in the toy thing? Bro, you going to jail, all right? You're not going to see your son. You're not going to see your son ever again, maybe. You know what I mean? If you're lucky that your ex-wife, probably, just ex-wife, maybe girlfriend, I don't know. You're going to jail? You think you're just bringing them to the jail to see you? Nah, dog. It's over, man. And if you're lucky, if you ever get out, maybe by then he will have forgiven you enough to want to just see your ass. Jamie gives him the Turbo Man doll, and it makes him really happy. And then Arnold's like, what the fuck? Bro, I did all this. We just had a fight, man. You just gave him the doll. He's like, Jamie, what are you doing, bro? You wanted that doll so much? He's like, I don't need that doll. I got the real thing at home. I mean, I'm Turbo Man right now, but like in 30 minutes, I'm not Turbo Man anymore, dude. People are happy that, Sinbad got the toy, even though he's going to jail. They're going to take it from him. He's going to put it in evidence, probably. Let's be honest. That should have been in evidence. He should have given it to Jake Lloyd anyway. That should have been put in evidence the whole time, and then locked in the police station for the rest of his life. Until they just throw it away one day, That's what happens to evidence boxes. Anyway, they lift up Arnold like he's some sort of hero. Crime is an interesting thing to look at. But
he was real close to just disappointing his son and being the one locked up like Sinbad is.
Yeah, but he didn't get locked up. Why? We go to the house, and guess who puts the star on the tree? That's right, Howard gets to put his star on the tree. He doesn't have control issues, okay? That's just something he likes to do. If you did all that work, this seems like a crazy story. You had a crazy adventure today. So if you went through all this just for him, what did you get me? And then, what? Ruh-roh. And then boom, credits. That was 1996's Jingle all the way.
Yep, I see it.
Okay.
Full
Yeah.
force.
Full force.
Full
Oh
throttle.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stuffed it, everybody. That's not his real genitals. I look.
Frank, you did not look.
Not his real junk.
If it is, it's so
I
misshapen.
need a surgery.
It's just yeah.
so lumpy.
It's really wonky.
We're playing Jingle All the Way.
I wish
And it's a card game. Okay, so I just opened this up so I know what you think. Frank, so you've never actually played this game, correct? But I want.
Are you interviewing yourself?
No,
What's
this is the audience. We're talking to the audience.
So who asked the question?
No,
Them?
that's what. Yeah,
That's what
them.
the audience would say.
Yeah, if they were here, yeah. And see, we got the gloves.
Yeah, I know.
It's good. Yeah,
It's a,
Because he can't take them off.
yeah.
they are sewed into the custom,
I watched several videos, people talking about it and playing through and explaining it.
Okay,
So it's pretty simple.
but not how to
If
open
it doesn't, yeah, if it doesn't want to,
Frank,
doesn't want to open up.
it might be sealed.
There we go. Okay. It's just based on the beloved '90s movie, in case you didn't know. So it's okay. The scoring is a little complicated, but there's different rules when you play from 2 people to 4 people.
Mhm.
They give you a little tiny Turbo Man.
Oh, that's great.
Can you say his catchphrase?
Just,
It's go time.
keep on trucking.
That's it. Actually, you can do it.
Yep.
You got it. Eating good in the neighborhood. So they actually give you how to play cards too for each person
Oh, nice.
because they're like, oh, it's
one's gonna
complicated.
If you're buying this game, you're pretty stupid.
You're pretty much. So each person gets 5 cards. Everyone gets 5 cards. You pick the first player and it goes clockwise, and then there's card powers. Each card has a number on it, and so we play from highest to lowest. And then you take toys from the shelf. The highest and second highest each take 1 toy from the shelf. 4 is turbo time. So the lowest player, they get the Turbo Man action figure, and they become the first player in the next turn. And then during that time, also you can discard your cards and go back. You always have to have 5 cards, so you can dump some cards. You draw cards again, starting the round over. Yeah, and there's scoring, so we're going to talk about that right now. Yeah,
No.
Tubro. Yeah, Tubro.
Oh, you're
There's
right.
a
Tubro.
ripoff. There's a ripoff
My
one.
dyslexia.
Yeah.
You would have bought Tubro, man.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
There's another demon. They're different colors. You got Booster. You got Booster.
Nobody likes
You got the Dementor. You got Booster.
There's
You
a lot
got
of
Booster.
boosters.
You got Booster.
Oh
You
my
got
gosh.
Booster. You got Booster. You got another colored demon. You got a Turbo Man.
They're just demons.
You got Tubro Man.
They don't-
Check him out.
Tubro Man.
Check him out, chat. Tubro.
It's
From,
Tubby.
on chat, he looks the same.
I
On
like-
chat, he looks
I
very
like
similar.
Tubro Man. He's
You got the ball that the little girl took,
Uh,
and then you got another colored demon. So there's only one real Turbo Man. There's a lot of boosters. So everyone gets a booster to start with. Everybody gets a booster.
I can't believe this game is real.
Yes,
I'm just.
it's real, and it's
It's just
$8. And that's why we're playing it on Garbage Game Night.
Da-da-da-da.
Ba-ba-ba-da, do-do. What I'm going to make now is the toy shelf.
Okay.
Like we're at the store. All right, and then everyone gets 5 cards, and we just shuffle this. So anytime you get a new toy, you put it to the right of the booster, because at a certain point, what these cards do is they flip them over, they flip them back over, they shuffle them, and so because at the end you want the most points. So if it's all shuffled around, you think, oh wait, is this the toy? Because you got to sometimes put a toy away to swap it out. So that's how it kind of changes it up and swaps it. Because you're like, you got to kind of remember, oh shit, was that the booster? No, I swapped them around, so maybe it's kind of confusing. Once again, this is Garbage Game Night.
That's what we always say. That's like our catchphrase. It's garbage. Game night.
That's what.
It's
Yeah.
unimaginative.
Chris paid a guy a lot of money to get that. So, well, they have Jingle All the Way too. Can you guess who's the
That's
star
not
of
a
that movie?
reboot, though. You know?
Okay, well, it's kind of like
I
a
want a
reboot.
gritty reboot.
Is it John Cena?
It's not John Cena. That would have
Well, that would have been good. That would have been good.
That would have.
Choice.
If they redid it now, probably John Cena.
Yeah.
No, they redid this several years ago.
Let's see.
It's Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy
Oh.
was in Jingle All the Way 2. It's not connected to the first one. It's a bear, and his wife, because he's divorced, and his wife's new husband is very rich, and he buys up all the bears. So Larry can't give her the bear, and it's a whole thing. I never seen the end of it though. I've seen like half of it. It's okay. Yeah, and the game is over as soon as the last toy is taken off the shelf.
Okay.
How do I know?
So what are we doing? We're all going to put down a card and it goes by the highest value? Is that what's
Yeah,
going on?
and since Victor was
And this
Turbo
is-
Man, he'll
this
be
is-
Turbo Man, so he'll start first.
This is my card.
Yeah, so this is your card. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the shelf. This is
Okay.
your card.
So I want to pick the card that has the highest.
Okay, so that's a tactic. If you want to go first, you want the highest number.
Uh-huh.
We have to beat us. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we're all gonna play our cards. So Victor starts by putting his card face down.
Face down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're sort of doing a gamble thing here about
It's kind of like that
who's gonna-
chicken game we've played.
the kissing one.
He said
maybe,
chicken,
have we not
but,
played it before? At my house, we used to get drunk, like all the roommates. Like we get like 8 people over, and just get like
same story. Yeah.
blitzed. But
He was there.
you'd put down chickens and into like a pot, and then
foul
there were
play.
and there were like dogs, and then like foxes and rats, and you'd be able like trying to take the pot, or like
Like a card. Like these aren't real.
yeah, it's cards.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not real chickens.
Anyway, so there's swap any 2 toys. You flip any toy face up. You may swap that toy with a toy in your card if you want to.
Okay, so now we reveal all of our cards
Boom.
for the order, and then we from highest to lowest we use our powers. So Tom is a 26.
Okay.
What is your power?
It says I can peek at any 3 toys.
Doesn't mean you already
But I know everyone has a booster, so
Yeah.
that'd be.
Yeah, so you want to look at the
You're
show.
You're trying to trick me into doing something stupid.
And he's not doing it in like an easy way either. He's just
Nah.
picking random ones to look at, like he's gonna remember those.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna remember it.
And then after we use the things, everyone the highest 2 each take a toy.
All right, so
What if I
flip any
want-
toy face up. You may swap it with a toy in your cart. So just
There's booster.
So
Are you gonna swap it? What do you
I
think?
have a booster. I
I think you should
I'm
swap
gonna
it.
swap it.
I think
But
I-
now that booster's face up, and you're swapping with a face down booster.
Oh, is it?
So now we're gonna forget maybe.
Ah.
Flip any toy face up, and then I can swap it. Let's
What
see.
about this one, Frank? You want to flip this one?
God damn, that's.
Why are you? Was everyone
Who's doing it?
molesting my cards that I picked?
And
Did you
I'm
pick that one?
peeking at any peek at any toy, then swap any 2 toys.
What?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Unknown whether.
So
that
now,
was a booster. or
you
not.
2 get to pick a toy. Tom, you go first.
I'm gonna just go into the abyss.
Okay.
That's what I was
He didn't
And you-
like what he saw.
Yeah, and I think you can leave it face down, right? You look at it, but you don't have to show
You get a
everyone.
toy from the abyss.
So now I pick one.
Oh, maybe should
Only
it
the
be?
top 2 people.
Is there kind of like a tactic to me to maybe hint that I have something good and maybe someone will
It's
try
a
to steal it from
psychological
me?
game.
Yeah, I don't think-
Jingle All The Way, the card game.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the movie, but it's really a
We can do it
psychodrama. Yeah, Victor, get back up again. I don't know.
Alright, here we go.
Let's see it again one more time.
If there's anything I learned, it's that we can break any rule and really just no consequence.
None at all.
Yeah.
Maybe a happy
Yeah.
family.
There are really serious crimes in that movie.
Okay, he says the lowest number. He's now
Turbo Man.
player number 1.
Do we take? Don't we always have to have 5 cards?
That is the step 5.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Draw
All back up
cards.
to 5.
So
Is there?
Chris is first, so he gets the first card.
All right. We're starting over, so we'll all play a card face down.
Actually, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, why would you be the first? But even though it's based off the cards, though, maybe it's just the drawing from the deck that. Because what would matter?
Maybe you're supposed to play them face up. That would make sense.
Oh, so whoever is Turbo Man has the Turbo Man thing. They get to discard whatever cards they want from their hand, and then draw 5. So they have a lot of bad cards in their hand.
Oh,
They can dump them and then get new
I
cards.
would love to do that.
Well, next time,
Mhm.
Turbo Man.
You're not Turbo Man.
Play a low level card if you want.
I am Turbo Man, Frank. I'm in the Turbo Man costume. You know how hard it is to
He
grip
did-
these cards?
He did
This-
great.
The helmet would have helped that.
It
That's-
would have helped my anonymity, Chris.
Flip them. Frank's got 35. I am behind him at 29, and then Tom is at a cowardly 28.
Ooh, I like this. This is Arnold's hand being bitten by the woman.
Victor has 3.
Uh,
What insult would you go from if 28 to
Because
29
you
is
just
cowardly?
barely missed getting a toy, is why.
Strategy.
I was hoping that you would in relation to the distance of the numbers, come up with an insult that correlated.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's specifically because I beat you.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
that insult would have to be really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm first.
TikTok
Shuffle all
did that.
toys in your card face down. Don't look.
All right, and I'm flipping toys in your cart face down and shuffling them. Yes, I think.
Peek and any 3 toys. I like the peeking.
He's a peeker. Tom's a known peeker.
That's what they say.
There's several flyers about it.
Known peeper. Please alert police.
Oh, I immediately forgot 2 of them. Was that a problem?
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's you did it perfect.
So if I can peek at any toy,
Yeah.
that means any toy.
Yeah.
Sure.
It gets a little confusing.
So I think it just you peek at one and you get one swap. I think that's what that means.
Okay, so I gotta give something.
If anything,
Chat?
we want to adhere to the rules of
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way. The cards.
Yeah.
I'm only double checking to confirm I still have my thing.
I think you probably have to give me one from your hand.
Hey,
Just give him the booster.
Hey, Victor, what do you do at the end of a hijink? A bijink.
What?
Get it? Hi.
Got it. There it is.
Oh, that's high and by. Yeah.
Do I flip it face down or it stays face up?
It's stay face up, I would say.
I'm just trying to keep it classy.
I hate you so much. Well, I don't think you're supposed to shuffle them unless the rules tell you to.
Yeah, no, there's a card.
There's a specific rule that says
Alright.
shuffle them.
Yeah, you're just supposed to.
It's about memorizing.
That's why they always
I
say,
remember what it is.
put it the new toy to the right.
Okay,
There's
fine.
a rule for a reason,
Fine,
Victor.
Fine, it's there.
All right, you had the lowest one, so you're now Turbo Man.
And we get to pick our toys.
Oh yeah, we
Christopher
have
and I.
the highest one.
So
So
I go with this guy here.
all right.
Yeah, now we dump our cards.
Why are you taking one?
You know, highest too. Tom.
Trying to pull some hijinks over here. What is
Yeah.
this? What's going on?
More like by jinx, am I right, guys? Like by.
It's unfair if you say it
No,
funnier than me.
What? No, you put them in the
discard.
graveyard.
Oh, I don't know.
Wow,
Wow, where the gloves at that?
they're not even.
It's really
It's not
hard.
even discard. It's a graveyard.
Well, and
Jingle all the way.
I'm saying,
So I
it's,
have-
okay, it says discard pile. It says discard pile. I'm going off Yu-Gi-Oh rules. It's a.
Oh, Frank, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh. This is serious.
It's not.
This is a man's game.
Come on, Frank. It's Christmas.
I broke the
You
rules.
broke the rules.
I did some hijinks.
Yeah.
We really gotta say bye to those hijinks. All right.
Yeah.
We gotta say the bye.
You gotta-
That's such a funny catchphrase you came up with. Victor.
Thank you. It just came to me. I was like, oh man.
Ooh, I
It
feel
sounds like hijinks. But
resentment.
take it out of the game. Tom. Use
I'll use it. I'll
Use
use it.
Channel
To
that.
motivate
Shame
me.
on- Okay, so now I gotta put down a
Put
card.
a,
Right?
yeah, put down a
All
card.
right, I'm gonna put down a card. Here we go. Let's flip them.
Flip them.
Flip them,
Ah, it's
fellas.
time to do
Oh
it.
man, Chris beat my Santa.
Oh, Tom beat
God
me.
damn it, Tom.
34,
Jeez.
32,
Wow.
27, 24. All right, Tom, what you got?
You got Tom.
Flip all toys in your cart face down, then shuffle them.
Now you can shuffle them, Tom. Yeah, even
He wasn't the one who shuffled them.
Wasn't it?
It was
Oh,
Victor.
Victor.
Probably him though.
He just assumed someone did something dumb and it was me. It's okay.
There's no evidence to
I get it.
contradict that.
If it makes sense,
Okay,
I actually just tricked myself shuffling.
I'm
this,
doing the
so-
same thing,
Nice.
shuffling my toys here. So I will do that.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna peek at any 3 toys.
Why are you
I don't
molesting
know.
my toys so
Yeah,
much?
Just because I'm
He's
curious.
really
I'm
into Tom's
curious.
toys.
He's a curious cat.
Now I get to peek at any 3 toys.
There you go, right? Get
Stop.
curious. Get curious.
You might as well flip those things over.
Don't peek at my toys, right?
Yes.
Keep
Oh! Oh!
Play poker
Oh!
with this guy.
Yeah.
All right, now what do we
Now,
got? Top 2 players.
Yeah. So Tom, you go first.
Okay.
Pick a toy, any toy.
I
Off the shelf.
And I should put this where? Just
To the right.
To the right.
To the
Always
right.
to the right. And then to the left, to the left, to the left.
Mm.
all of your
To the right.
things in the
Yeah.
box.
Now
Yeah.
kick, step, kick,
Stick,
and
yeah.
walk it.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's it.
Man, walk it by.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Now I get to dump some cards.
See, I went Beyonce with it. I don't know.
That's all right.
Okay. And
Put all your cards in the discard, gang.
The graveyard. It is a location of death.
Yo, they got the Big Show Santa card. You
Yeah.
thinking? Did they make a Big Show Santa? Yeah, they did. Big Show
I was
Santa.
worried. Did they make the big show?
Is there a
Santa
Vern,
card?
has anyone seen a Vern Troyer Santa one yet?
Frank, don't
No.
spoil things.
Disengaging.
With my low res camera? I hope it's engaging. This
Chris,
is engagement.
can you give Victor a point? A point.
For what?
Yeah, that's right. We have points in this. 1 point for Victor. There's 1 point for Victor.
Yeah, that's
he
all
put
I
on a
deserve.
unitard and
Oh my
danced
God.
around for us for 30 minutes, and he gets 1 point.
He doesn't just have the wind in the
Oh,
back.
That's
that was my
discarded.
great
No,
hand.
it's life.
All right, I got a 7. What you got?
Flip them. 10.
25.
25 and 36 with the lead.
All right, Tom, you go first.
Okay. Flip all toys in your cart face down, then shuffle them.
What you got,
I don't think
Victor?
it's against the rules.
I get to peek at any 3 toys.
Okay.
So I'm going to do all 3 at once.
I don't even think I got like good shit, man.
But if you did, he would know.
I would know. It's just the fact that you shuffled them and now I get to see whether they win.
Oh, okay.
So
Was
it's
there
just
one
fun.
you had your eye on?
No, it's just funny to do. Because like you spend all the time and now. Yeah.
All right, Frank.
I get to swap A2. I think that just means one swap. right?
Yeah.
So this one, I think.
Make your choice.
I think I did it.
Can I look at it?
Yeah. Once you got it, you can. Oh no!
You know what's funny?
I did the wrong one.
You reacted huge to this one.
I know.
And I, enough where I was like, oh gosh.
And I forgot. I thought it was the other one, and I fucked it up.
I'm honestly, it's such a bad mistake that I'm wondering if you're doing a ploy right now.
No.
You are allowed to look at the toys in your cart at any time. it
Yeah.
says.
Wait, so we're shuffling for other people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Son of a...
Well, you haven't been looking.
You didn't share that rule with us.
No,
Yeah.
I think we said it earlier.
I thought
didn't
we
know
weren't
that.
supposed
Because
to
I kept
know.
saying, I thought that, and I kept saying, oh, so you're supposed to keep track of your own toys. Like,
Yeah.
it's a keeping track kind of game. But
Well, maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not like
no,
that.
it specifically says you can peek at the cards, the toys in your cart
I
at
can
any
get the
time.
rules over there now, Chris. Now we can't easily.
Well, because I can't trust you with them.
I thought.
Toys. I'm doing swap any two toys as well. So go
Thank you,
ahead.
Chris. Swap this.
No, you got it.
Stay away from my toys.
You can
No,
take that booster right there.
That's fine. I'll take it.
All right, and then Chris is
I want
the
it.
low man. So
Yeah, I am.
now, Chris, you
All
can,
right,
you
we're
can
gonna
dump any
discard
cards
all
if you
these.
want. Or not, so I guess.
Well, all these toys have to disappear. I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly.
So,
So-
it'll be 1, 2, 3 more rounds.
Yeah, so you want-
Okay.
All right.
Me and Frank at the highest. So 34. I guess we can give that to you. 34. Flip all the toys in your cart face down and shuffle them.
I'm just doing the same thing because I got the same card.
All right.
Tom, you got the same thing. If you wanted to start shuffling.
You followed it, didn't you? You know where it is.
Tried.
Mhm.
I really tried.
Yeah. All right.
He wants it back.
I just want to see if I can find it. I don't care if I lose
All
the
right.
game. All right, I'm going to swap any two. Give me this,
He got it.
and you can take your booster back.
He did get it.
Maybe I did, maybe I did.
No, you did.
No, he got it.
And Frank need to take the card, right?
Oh yeah, we can pick a toy, any toy. This guy.
So the rules are again that Turbo Man is 10 points, Tubro Man is -5, the lottery ball is 8, gift certificate's 5, and then the rest of things have kind of wacky rules. The Dementors, you have to have the Dementor to score the demons, I guess. And then the more demons you
We
have, the more
didn't.
points
You
you
need
get.
demons to score with the Dementor,
Right. Got it. Yeah. And
demons have their own score multiplier.
and boosters also have their own score
Going up to
multiplier.
Yeah, you get 5 boosters, you get 25 points. So if you get all boosters, you're kind of doing all right.
This game has some mechanics.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not bad.
It's not the worst card game I've ever played.
No.
We got a 5, we got a 35, we got a 16, and Frank's got a 20.
20.
So 35 top.
I'm going to flip all the toys in my cart face down and then shuffle them.
Frank.
So I can flip any toy face up, and I may swap it with a toy in my card. So chaos ensues.
I played the same card. It's like it's not better than the peeking one.
Now wait. May swap it.
May swap.
Yeah.
I'm sad because I did follow it.
Well, thanks, Frank.
I also have flip
Gosh,
any
Dave.
toy.
Whoa! Okay,
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Confirm the order's the same. Confirm you didn't do a swap in the middle of the year.
If
Use
it happened,
your
it
Turbo Man
happened.
powers.
We're good.
Don't use your Turbo Man powers for bad.
Wait, so what is your power?
I'm swap. It's just flip any card face up, and you may swap it with one in your cart.
Wow.
Give me something good.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
So this stays face up.
And this stays face up.
Yeah.
Okay.
They follow the rules, the face up rules.
Frank,
I think the winner gets
Is
to
it-
flip the
is
table,
it to
by the
me?
way.
Peek at any toy, then swap any 2 toys. I have a feeling Chris has been collecting other good stuff. So I'm gonna peek at this toy. And then I'm gonna swap any 2 toys. I guess I'll swap this one and this one.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna swap one you didn't know, and I thought that was a bad decision. But yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and I can dump all my. Oh no!
Wait.
Now I would be Turbo Man, right?
All right,
And
so
then, Tom, you are now-
currently has the face up Turbo Man. I'm realizing now that we're doing a terrible job narrating this for the sake of a podcast.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Tom has the highest face value one right now, Turbo Man.
We've just been having fun playing the Turbo Man card game, not really explaining what's going on.
And I can just trash as many cards as I want.
Yes.
Correct?
You can
Yeah.
trash all 5 if you want.
Sure will.
And so I guess the way that the game is played, like depending on how high cards you're playing, you may end up with less checkout points at the end. So Frank and I both have 4 cards. Tom and Victor have 3 cards each. Though Tom has the highest face value card, Turbo Man.
I got a booster up.
He's got a booster face up, and we don't know what the rest he has is. Yeah,
Could be anything. Could be a Turbo Man, but it's.
could be a
Could-
Turbo
No,
Man.
there's only one Turbo Man.
I know
so
that.
we know
Frank,
it's not.
Frank,
We know it's. One thing we do know, it's not Turbo Man.
Frank, we shot.
No, I'm you
No,
can't shuffle
You
with those.
can't shuffle.
Listen, don't tell me what I can't do. I'll shuffle them. Look at this. It's
Yeah.
Chubro time, Frank. Oh, look at
Hey,
this card.
everybody, it's Turbo Man.
Chubro, man.
I am Eastern European. It's
I thought you
okay to
said
do.
Chubro, man, like doing a playoff of the.
Yeah, the tumor.
The genitals. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. It's really serious. It's life threatening. Look at this, Frank. Oh, is this shuffled enough for you? Oh,
Sure.
Yeah.
For the Jingle All The Way game, yeah, I'd say
Listen,
that's
it's
shuffled.
shuffled. All right.
So
We want to make sure this is a fair game.
Yeah.
Jingle all the way.
Okay.
Ooh, I think the other thing too about the flip, when you get to flip it and then put it in your card, you can't do that till one's already flipped up. So there is a strategy theoretically to having one flipped up.
What do you mean?
Is this the fight? This is it. The game, the round
Yes.
ends when 2 people.
I'll review
Do what?
the rules kind of as we're going and just point out some things that Frank has got wrong so far. As I suggested
Not
earlier,
strategically, I just really
the first step in playing cards didn't make a whole lot of sense to me if the order doesn't matter. So you are supposed to play the cards face up so that the people after you can sort of strategize how high of a card they're playing.
Oh,
So
that makes
since
sense. That's a
Tom
big
is
difference.
Turbo Man,
yeah.
like
Well, we're
he's
not
sort
doing
of-
that this time.
I don't
Next
understand.
time.
What
Well,
is
you
it?
play it in order.
Are we playing this game again?
No. But we're not going to change the rules now. We've already.
yeah.
But theoretically, Victor, you would put your card down, and then I can
It
say,
would
do I want
influence
to?
our decisions.
Do I want to play a higher card to possibly get a toy?
Face up from the beginning?
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
That
Instead of doing
makes-
the dual thing.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
It's a lot more.
Mhm.
Yeah. More strategic.
But we're not. After this round,
This is over, and we're never going to do
There's
this ever
some, there's some
again.
thinking.
Yeah.
All right, it's the duel.
All right, I got the highest. So I'm going to
Nice.
flip all toys in my cart face down and shuffle them.
Shuffle, baby, shuffle.
Frank, you're up.
Dirty.
Okay, I get to pick at any 3 toys.
You and I had the same idea.
yeah. If this is
Uh-huh.
the last one, then let's see what happens.
And
Hey,
I-
that's
3
Jingle
toys.
All The Way, baby.
Okay. Tom.
I'm
Maybe-
losing my turbo.
Maybe if you quickly give it to me, he won't realize.
I'll realize.
Huh?
What?
I'm sitting right here. Yes.
Here's what we're gonna do.
What are we doing?
We're gonna peek. We're gonna peek a toy.
Okay. I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay. We're gonna swap. I'm gonna give you Turbo Man,
All right.
This is a power play like I've never seen.
and I want you to look in your heart.
Did you take a card back? You did?
Yeah, we
Okay.
swapped. We
Okay.
swapped. Do you have any like vibe of like anything that they're like happy with that they have
Like, do I think they have a card that they?
like?
There's one card that has a lot of points. The rest of them are like strategies.
But my
Oh yeah, there's a second card. Yeah.
There's a couple.
Yeah, there's the
There's a
shiny
couple
ball.
of
And
them.
there's the
All right.
there's the ball and
Here's
there's
what I
the
want.
ticket, right?
I want
The ticket. Yeah, there's a ticket. Yeah.
you to try to get me my ball back.
Okay.
I just want you to try. Just swap one of these
All right, I'm
with
gonna try.
with whoever might have my ball at this
So I'm
point.
gonna peek at any toy and then swap any 2 toys.
So try to peek
try to find
for
the ball.
my ball,
Got it. Okay.
and if you can find my ball,
Who took your ball though? Who
Yes.
took your ball? I want to say it's Chris.
I didn't know it existed until
I think Chris did all of my thefts.
What?
So if you don't find the ball, that's okay. Then we
gonna
got a
try.
33% chance.
And he just did a fresh shuffle. So
You do a gamble,
and then
no
you know
look.
which one
Wait,
it's not.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. 33%
He can do a
chance.
Queen's Gamble, which Victor's not in. If you saw Queen's Gamble, that kind of looks like, it's not Victor. It's not him.
me. Okay.
The guy kind of looks like him. They could be cousins. It's not him.
Did I do it?
Can you do it again?
No, that's
think
no.
so.
One.
I think that's
You
it.
get one swap, Tom.
Okay, so
All right,
now
Chris, pick a toy.
All right, I'm taking this guy.
Damn it!
Oh, you looked at it. Yeah.
Yeah, remember?
Okay.
All right. That's the last round, right?
All right, yeah. All right, so
So we can discard all of our
just,
cards.
yeah, just get rid of the cards.
And we're just going to count them up.
All right, everybody, flip them.
I don't think I won.
Go to the checkout, the
Oh, my-
cart.
Oh, can I show you something embarrassing, everyone?
You still
Yeah.
have your ball.
I had my ball.
I thought you did.
The whole time.
I overlooked it.
So probably still.
How'd you
There was a chance that you would have got a lower value card when he gave
I
you.
did. Yeah, lower value cord. That only hurt me.
Oh no.
Yeah, but that was my fault. It was
That's
my
all
fault.
right. That's all right.
I don't know how I did it.
I tried. I did it for you.
No, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good ploy.
So
Chris,
I think Chris won, right?
Yeah, I absolutely won because I have the
Five.
Dementor, and if I also
Oh,
have one
yeah.
or more demons, I get 6 points for him. So he's worth
Oh.
6.
and I gave him
And
And
my
then
other.
each demons.
I could have taken
Or-
my demon.
So 2 demons are 10.
I was going to take.
So
Damn.
this is 16, 21, and 23.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. So Chris really
I'm
beat everyone. I got Tubro Man, so that was negative
Ooh.
5.
Oh,
I was hoping you would grab him, and you probably still would have won with Tubro Man, to be honest.
I think you ended up giving me an extra demon, so that really helped me out.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and then I drew the certificate.
Yeah, I
again.
have one demon.
I think I just have 8, 9,
I have
10,
3
12
boosters.
points.
You were 100%
boosters
correct,
is
Bob.
9.
By the way, someone should check the rules.
So I got 6 points.
I am triple turbo man. That's all I care about.
Wow, yeah, that's hard to
I
defeat.
ended up
Yeah.
triple turbo. So
You might have won.
no, I didn't. I lost
In our
the
hearts.
game, but I won in here. Actually, I
I
kind of
don't know about you.
So
I lost.
Chris got first. Victor got second. I got third, and Frank got 4th place.
I have
You want to call it last
yeah,
place?
I
or
get
fourth?
6 points. So that's 4.
So last place.
That's last place.
That's the lowest number.
Yeah.
Truly, it's
So you're
turbo
behind.
time.
But you know what that makes you with the lowest number?
Oh, Turbo Man. Now you're
Aw.
Turbo Man. There you go, Frank.
Just like Sinbad, you get the.
Yeah,
Dude,
but he still
You gonna
goes
take
to
to prison
jail.
with him?
Yeah,
you
you
gonna
gotta
take
prob-
to prison with
yeah,
him? It's
they're
gonna be
gonna-
confiscated.
No,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be in evidence for the rest of his life.
Sure.
So that was like a real toy. I remember when that movie came out. Like people were buying Turbo Man toys.
Yeah.
right?
Would everyone like to see
Yeah.
what the prize for tonight is?
Oh, no, Frank.
Chris, can you open up this weird shaped
Oh.
box?
No
You know what I
way.
hope it is? I hope it's a booster.
It's a booster. I hope it's a booster. Oh,
my God.
You know, I think they did
Wow.
sell a booster, and I didn't buy it. No one wants.
Nobody wants booster.
I fucking hate booster.
Oh,
Wow.
Whoa, look at that.
That's legit.
Wow.
Straight from the clearance aisle at Walmart several months ago or a year ago now.
Wait, they
What?
still sell
Really?
these?
Well, no, they re-released them.
Oh.
Why?
It's the re-release. I
Is
don't
it
know
like
why.
the 20th anniversary?
Yeah, it's like the Funko. They re-released.
Wait,
it.
were you?
Wow.
Was this like in the toy section, or was it in that like the movie?
No, it's in clearance. I don't know where it was originally.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Because it's got the little but all the stuff's still
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
So I don't know. Someone just liked it for
that's
fun.
not primo right
Yeah.
there.
Aw.
But it was still like $20. It wasn't like that cheap, but it was cheap. It was cheap enough. I'm like, I think we can make this into a garbage game night present.
It has so you
Wow.
found the toy first, and then
Yeah.
we worked
And
backwards.
then I googled Jingle All The Way video game. That didn't exist. But there's a card game. I said, yeah, we think about it.
like, we're gonna do it.
We're in.
$7 Amazon Prime later. Here we are.
Here are all the things from the
Wow.
card game. There's
Wow,
Turbo
wow,
Man,
wow.
there's Booster, there's Dementors and Demons.
Yeah.
There it is.
Attention Freedom Fighters.
Arthur's been trying to play with that for months now. Maybe, I don't know. He
You
sees it. He
wouldn't
wants it.
let
I go,
your son-
like, I'm like, what? Do you
Wow.
know what movie that is? And he goes,
Can we?
I don't know. But then he's like, oh. And then so when I brought it downstairs to Rabbit, he lost his mind. And then I had the movie playing, and he was like, whoa!
Can we talk?
Oh, there's a guy right there. And I was like, you just learn with this one. Don't pretend like you care about.
I feel really
Turbo
guilty
Man.
having this
Can
right
we
now.
please address the irony that Arnold Schwarzenegger was breaking? He was a full
He
blown
was on a
criminal
crime spree.
in order to get this doll for his son.
Yeah.
And Frank, who already possessed it,
Would
was
not give it to his
willing
son.
to give it to
He
his
did
son.
everything.
Now
so his son
I
could have
understand why you were in the video with all of this thing about being a good
Why there was
dad.
so much screaming.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank.
Frank,
Wow.
This represents a lot, and I
Yeah.
feel like I should keep it.
yeah,
You should.
We should.
We should break it
We
apart.
should pull what Arnold did and make the
Wow.
right decision and give it back to Frank.
Oh no.
To
No.
give
that's-
to his kid on his way to prison.
As I'm going to jail.
That
Anyway, that was
Double or nothing.
Jingle All The Way, the card game.
wow.
I felt like my last ditch effort was very smart had it not been so
So
stupid.
dumb. Yeah. It would have been.
It would have been so smart, had you not
Had it
had
not
the
been
ball.
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that you still
Like I
had
knew
it.
I was gonna lose Turbo Man.
No, I know that. We were on the same page.
The part
there.
where you convinced him to do something that was a gamble for you.
Yeah.
Had it not been so hopeless, I don't think he would have done it.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I would have taken one of his cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had a
Yeah.
lot of them.
Are we at the station? Because
Are we?
Yeah, I mean,
Are we offloading?
Yeah,
We're
we're
just waiting
kind
for
of.
the-
Yeah, we're kind of at the end there.
All right.
You got 2 points for winning. That's all right.
Well, if I feel like
Yeah,
if I
sure.
gave you one, then we have to share it.
No,
And
you're right.
I didn't want to do that.
you don't
So-
think
I don't understand.
I feel like
Yeah.
Victor.
He told me to open it. Should
Yeah.
he get? Did you want the turbo?
You know what,
Yeah.
Chris?
I
Can
guess-
you
no,
You
that's-
implied
Chris,
that I won and I got it.
Can you-
If it's
Chris,
up to you,
do the math real quick?
Uh-huh.
Give Victor my points.
You don't
Okay. 1 plus 0.
Wait, let's
You
do a
don't have-
calculator.
you
Let's
don't have to
make sure
do
there's
that.
Wait,
not-
just
Okay.
crunch the numbers.
You don't have to do it out loud.
Yeah,
though.
Bob called it.
Crunch them.
Plus.
Put all of them in there.
Yeah, Paul, make sure you do all. I'm giving them all.
All of his
All of them?
points.
Yeah.
All right. That's weird.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Do it!
Whoa!
No, he gets those.
By
He gets those.
landslide.
No, that was a calculator error.
Wait
No,
a
it was
minute.
not.
Everyone knows calculators aren't reliable.
This
Hold
is-
on a second.
Everyone knows you
We
can't
just,
use them.
we just
Voter
watched
fraud.
math happen.
That's
Yeah.
what teachers say. You never
Chris,
have a calculator with you.
What
all
is
the time.
going on?
Okay.
Chris, you're
Valid.
giving 6 points right now. Everyone just saw that happen.
Yeah.
You give him.
What's happening?
You give him 6 points.
Okay,
We
okay.
just saw the math happen.
Oh,
Look at look at the Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh,
I was trying to re-crunch the numbers, and
Give-
it's not.
give.
You did. You crunched him.
Okay.
This, this is another crime.
All right, we got some trivia
Fine.
questions we could do if we
Oh.
want.
Oh wow.
Points.
Of course.
Jingle trivia.
Okay,
Okay.
jingle
It's
trivia.
all right. We know.
I'll donate them
Okay.
after. I'm fighting for you right now.
Okay.
So
So
we can say that the Turbo
Jingle-
Man's on the table for the,
The Turbo
for the
Man's on the
prize.
table.
Well, I mean, it's literally on the
it's
table.
on the
on the
table.
table.
Yeah, it's
We
on
all
the
see
table.
it.
That's for the prize. You're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, one of
Yeah.
us has gloves on.
I might have jumped the gun. I thought I won the game,
No,
so I thought I
well,
won.
you
but
won. You won this game.
I won this game. Okay.
And
okay.
actually, you know what? You can have this
Bro,
game.
before
So he already won one prize.
I have,
Oh,
a little,
wow.
I have like
Okay.
a little fun
Unless you
Arnold
wanna-
Schwarzenegger factoid I heard the other
Okay,
day. Is
yeah.
it okay just to say it? It's kind
Is it
of
about the illegitimate kid?
No.
Is it about his bastard son?
What?
No.
Frank?
Okay,
No.
all right. I don't know.
no,
Wait, save it,
is
save
it-
it
is
in
it
case
about
he's
his-
got-
Divorce with Maria Shriver?
no,
Oh, okay, I don't.
no. Is this the tone of?
Stop guessing. Stop guessing.
Is it about the allegation?
Stop guessing.
Is this the tone of the trivia? Because
I sure hope not.
I hope it's not. Also,
It's Christmas.
no.
man.
Mine was just like a kind of fun fact.
Say it. Go ahead.
Remember how he was in Predator?
Yeah.
So he was in Predator.
Yep.
And Jesse Ventura was also in Predator, and it was all like huge dudes.
Mhm.
And Jesse Ventura, when he went to the wardrobe people, they measure you for everything. They measured his biceps, and they told him, they were like, "Hey, your biceps are an inch bigger around than Arnold's."
Mhm.
And he did an interview where he was like, "Yeah, I just found out that I'm actually my biceps are bigger than Mr. Olympia." So, and then it cuts to Arnold, and Arnold told them to lie,
Oh.
and they show up to the gym for like the first day to do back then 90s movies they were like get swole and then hit their
scene.
scenes. You see that handshake? That's iconic.
Yeah.
Where they do the double bicep, like that's
Is that
So
from Predator?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's from Predator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just never
The
thought.
guy-
I think they did that
He
shot in
gets
other
his-
movies too.
he gets
they
his
did that
arm-
over the top.
That's the same
arm
one.
wrestling one.
I'm sure they did.
No, but I mean that's from Predator
I
though.
know, yeah.
Where
Yeah.
that's the same actor. He gets his arm cut off,
Yep.
and he's like, and the gun's still shooting.
Apollo Creed.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
Yeah.
same character.
Mhm.
Same
Fun fact.
Remember
Another
Predator
fun
was a,
fact.
hey, Apollo Creed.
He gets it reattached, and then he
Yeah.
does boxing,
Right.
and then
Killed by
and then
Ivana
He's
Drago.
really
Drago
good at it.
kills him.
Yeah. Whoa.
So
Spoiler.
well, sorry,
If you've
and
never seen Rocky,
Four.
Or don't you
Rocky
dare.
Four is the best. Rocky Four is the best.
you
Rocky.
hit the robot in that one, right?
Three
Oh, yeah.
montages in the first like 20 minutes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So anyway, they go to the gym, and right off the bat, Jesse Ventura walks up to him, and he's like, hey, you know what? We should let's do a friendly bet. Let's see who has bigger biceps. And Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. And he's like, what do you say? Like, we'll bet a bottle of champagne on it. And then, Jesse lost that. And I just was like,
this is a hard question. All right, and there's two answers. There's two viable answers.
Okay.
So there could be 2 points on the table.
Okay.
So Jingle All The Way.
do we buzz in?
You just yell it.
That's chaos.
Can we buzz?
What you can yell buzz for yell
Okay,
buzz.
we're gonna yell buzz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yell
you're
turbo
against
time.
you.
Yell turbo time.
Oh,
Turbo
turbo
Yeah,
time.
you're right.
And then you'll judge.
Yell turbo time and then Buzz Lightyear the rescue.
Okay.
Or just
Okay.
turbo time.
Okay.
Okay. So Jingle All The Way is the third and final collaboration between Sinbad and Phil Hartman. What are the other 2 movies they were in together?
Buzz.
That's not what you say.
Oh, sorry. What do I say?
It's turbo time.
Turbo
You're
time.
wearing the
I'm
fucking
so
suit.
sorry.
Fucking embarrassing us on Twitch.
I need a
right.
beer. Hold on. How the fucking way, Turbo Man. I just broke all
If you guess one and no one else can guess the other, we'll just
Okay.
move on.
All right. Okay.
Phil Hartman was the neighbor, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I would say
Sure.
Turbo Time.
And it's the last movie that released during his lifetime. That's another fun fact. His wife killed him.
That's not fun.
What?
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Yeah, Phil Hartman's wife
Oh,
shot
yeah,
him.
his wife-
Christmas.
Yeah.
Why?
It's
Why'd she
terrible.
shoot him?
She I think she was off her meds, but she was on stage.
She relapsed on cocaine because Andy Dick. gave
Oh,
her
that's
cocaine.
right. That's right. And
Ipso facto, Andy Dick
and,
killed
He's
him.
the worst person in the
yeah, Andy
world.
Dick's the worst person in the world.
Yeah, it's turbo time.
It's Turbo Time, Victor.
House Guest.
That is correct. There's 1 point for Victor.
I have no idea what that movie
Never
is.
heard of that movie in my life.
Yeah.
It's a very.
I can take it just based on the title. I can guess what kind of wacky '90s kind of movie that is.
and would you get? This is the poster.
Yeah.
You know that's a.
Yeah.
Pull it up on stream. Can we pull up the
See it?
poster to
See
House
it?
Guest?
He's in a mailbox, right?
Yeah, he's in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Victor knows.
I know.
And
Yeah.
Phil Hartman's looking at the camera like, "Oh boy." House Guest. He came. He ate. He stayed.
Wow.
I won't
Sinbad's character's name is Otto,
Spider-Man.
and Phil Hartman's character name is Morlack Xanthorm.
Oh! Shit!
It's a
No.
Coneheads.
Fuck!
You didn't yell Turbo Time!
That's right! Ah,
Coneheads.
when you said the
Conehead.
second name, I was like, oh my god, I actually know it.
And Otto said, I was like,
He's in Coneheads. He's not in the poster though.
Did you have kind of a crush on teenage girl Conehead? Even though she had a Conehead?
I mean, but she doesn't have it in her lifetime.
No, I
He wasn't saying the actress. He was saying.
Just when she's
in
in
the character.
Conehead.
Like, I
Yeah,
remember...
you saw a picture of her normally and you go,
I
yeah, you
remember-
see her as a Conehead, you're like, well,
I remember,
Hold on now.
I remember
This
as a
changes
kid
some
being
things.
like, not bad.
you go, yeah, I can date a girl. That's very progressive of you, Tom.
Yeah.
Back then to date a Conehead, I
Date a
think.
Conehead.
Now I think it's more normalized. But back then it was kind of,
Thanks, man.
Taboo, yeah.
yeah, a little
For
bit
sure.
risque.
That's what the movie was about.
Yeah.
breaking barriers. No, just one. I only guessed.
No, he...
Oh, wait, no. Well,
you gave him
gave
a...
me a hint.
Give him a half point.
okay, one. Yeah,
So I gave myself 2 points for winning the game because I thought it was to put me ahead of Victor.
Yeah, yeah.
How many points should I get for winning the game?
No,
Or
you
is it-
can
or
get
is
2
it-
I mean,
points.
for dancing for 20 minutes, he got one.
I don't
Yeah.
understand whose
You don't
side
think
you're on.
you think you deserve 2 for winning a board double?
It was the game we played this evening. So.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
He did
games
good.
being played this evening.
Yeah, some
Mind
sick
games.
mind games. Yeah.
That's a lot. Look at what
Some real
I'm wearing, Chris.
Okay, this last
This is
point.
all
Okay,
power.
I don't know. Unless we want to keep doing it, I got some other. But
What do you got?
this is very informal. Okay, so
What is informal? I don't. Oh no.
What?
It's the trivia. You're gonna say the bad stuff.
no,
No, we want the good stuff.
No, I didn't-
want Christmas.
No, I didn't
we want
say-
the good trivia.
I didn't say any bad stuff as the trivia. I just said the bad stuff is fun.
This wasn't fun, but keep going, Frank.
All right,
You only
what
have bad trivia.
was Howard's profession?
Howard? Oh,
It's
Howard.
Turbo Time. He's a mattress salesman.
Yes,
Or
somehow they really don't explain, but it's to do with and the only way you would know that
It
is
has to do with
during the
mattresses.
holiday party. You see
know that?
a
Mattresses
mattress,
in the background.
and that's kind of the only thing
Only
that tells
clue.
you.
You're my number
Um,
one customer.
Yeah, and you're my number one customer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that counts. So give
Do mattress stores have like customers like repeat like
I'm always seeing
Well,
you
I
coming
would
back
think
for your mattresses
maybe-
this week.
Maybe like a
Maybe it's
a
like
hotel or something. I don't
Yeah.
know, like a mass.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
nice.
But then
Nice.
how many-
commercial
what-
mattresses? Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
they
Or
really don't
Some-
get into.
super
You
low
got
end
some comments
mattresses that
there.
you need to like swap out.
Mm.
frequently.
It's
Yeah.
like used tires. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, like as far as like the plot of that movie goes, yeah, he was real close to just being just a not great dad,
Mhm.
and man, yeah, just a roll of the dice. You end up in the Turbo Man suit. You get the Turbo Man doll. Sinbad goes to prison, and you don't because
Yeah.
you were in the good guy costume. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I think or you maybe if you really want to split hairs, you could say Sinbad, I think, is the one that physically says, I have a bomb.
sure, yeah.
And at that point, you could argue that
Is it clear that
Harold?
that's why?
Howard is just like, yes, I'm crazy, I wanted a toy, but I didn't bring a
I
bomb.
didn't remember.
Is that the reason that he's being taken away at the end, though? Is that made clear? Because it feels like at the end of that scene, it's like, well, he's the bad guy. The cops have to get him, and he's disrupting the parade, and it's not part of the scripted thing. But
Yeah.
also, Turbo Man was not supposed to be in there either.
You know what? You might be right because the cop is giving him credit
Mhm.
for, he's like, hey, we need more
Stopping
people like
this
you on
guy.
the force.
Yeah.
So like, and he couldn't have known that that the mentor was bad.
Yeah. Also,
Well-
Turbo. I think the original actor for Turbo Man wasn't he like drunk or something? I didn't see that in there, but I think that was the reason.
No, he had
of why-
brain damage.
He had
I thought.
he like got in an accident.
Oh, probably something that
Burns.
Arnold did, right?
No, it was
No,
before. He was like
yeah.
the other guy. It was like they say he's gonna heal, like the burns are gonna heal or something.
Oh, because of the suit.
Or
Yeah,
or
okay.
he just had
'Cause
brain
it's
activity.
dangerous
That's a good
to-
thing.
yeah.
Arnold's chase for the last Turbo Man. The extended cut plays a slower Christmas song. I think they got some opinions of this thing. Never mind. Fuck that.
We're getting into
Yeah,
the
this
weeds.
is the weeds. Yeah, but yeah, there's a
It's
side by
where he
side.
lives. This is-
But a lot of things are.
Frank does live in the weeds.
That's the devil's in the details, and I am the devil. Yeah, a lot of these things are like, oh, this is 1.5 seconds long. It's like, bro, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean?
yes,
It's
Frank.
really.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who indeed, right?
Yeah. So,
It's slowly consuming. Victor's losing his body to it.
okay. Now, this one is something I said.
Stop.
Real quick, Bob would like to say that they need to make a prequel to Tim Allen's Santa Claus movies about the Santa he killed. The dude had a wife and was there for a while, and
Yeah,
then
he
Tim Allen
does.
shows up and everyone's cool with him. How bad was that Santa? Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
They live and die by the rules of you are now the Santa.
Now, have you seen the new show, though?
They're putting on a
They
new
kind of
movie.
they tiptoe as a TV show.
The Santa Claus?
Yeah, and it's on Disney Plus starting out. I don't think all the episodes are out yet, but several
Oh,
So
are.
it's like a limited run series
I
on
saw
the
it,
Santa
trailer.
Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He looks young. He looks good.
He looks
Tim
good,
Allen.
yeah. He's a lot of money, yeah. If you have a lot of money, you can look good.
That's how it works apparently.
Yeah. You have less stress, you can afford all the creams.
That didn't work for that Cheers lady.
Well,
Oh.
Wow. It was today, Tom.
Tom, do you think you got a lot of money for Cheers?
Frank. what
So
do you
this
got?
is either going to be the tiebreaker or the tie maker, or no?
So this is
There's no-
worth
there's no
1.5
tie bro-
points.
1 point.
They're
this
not
is 2
tied,
points.
so it
This
can't
is
be a
2 points.
tiebreaker.
You're right.
2 points.
Or okay, we'll do 1.5,
2 points.
and it'll
It's
either be
not
the
a
tie
Victor.
maker, which will make the tie, or it'll just be Victor wins.
It's that movie, so Victor's got it.
This is
No, because this is something I've already said, maybe more than once. Which WWE superstars in this movie?
What?
It's Turbo Time, the Big Show.
It's the Big Show. What's the Big Show's real name?
Oh fuck.
Doesn't matter. I think it's Paul.
What happens now?
Now it's a tie.
It's a tie.
So now we
But I
need a
guess-
tie-breaking question.
I still get to play though.
Oh yeah.
So if I get it
Said
right,
you couldn't play.
Yeah.
No, I
you
mean-
just haven't been answering the question.
no, I'm saying if,
I keep asking him.
I'm
You don't
saying,
answer.
well, I'm saying if I get it right, then it prolongs all of this
That's
because
true.
I won't be breaking any tie.
Randy Cornfield and Chris Columbus,
Who do you
Wrote-
people?
or they're the writer, or producer, or whatever on the
You
script,
know?
and so they
Chris Columbus is.
this movie was written
Hello.
and modified based off of their experiences and their family's experience.
What?
Because the original idea is they kind of like the Cabbage Patch Kids and the Cabbage Patch Riots. I don't know if you guys remember that. That's the
I
real
remember
thing.
like Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah,
but
well, Tickle Me El-
the Cabbage Patch.
That
Riots.
was Cabbage Patch was for.
Does that have a Wikipedia page?
I think yeah, it does. Actually, it does. Yeah, it's a blue link here, so pull it up.
Did I not live in the same world as y'all?
No,
like y'all
no, it
just
was
know these people.
No, I think that was
Chris Columbus,
earlier
I
than.
knew.
There is a
I
Wikipedia
only know
page.
Christopher Columbus.
That's probably the one.
No, you don't know. I don't know those people. I mean, you can Google. They've done this stuff. But so the
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch riots. It was it was in '83.
Were a series of violent customer outbursts at several retail stores in the United States in the fall and winter of '83.
USA.
What a time to be alive.
Okay, it foreshadowed subsequent holiday crazes such as the Tickle Me Elmo and the Hatchimals in 2016. It also inspired the plot of the film Jingle All the Way.
And something that wasn't ruined there by that reading was those are things happen. But there are two experiences. So there's two properties that you could pick from, or maybe you can do both if you want more points. I guess. One guy had experience with one toy, and one guy had experience with another toy. So this,
Like the writers.
yeah, the writers, yeah. So this one is I would say early 90, probably 90.
You're talking about the toy.
The toy, yeah. So this is early
A
mid
popular
90s.
toy in the mid 90s.
Yeah. And the other one happened in 1995.
It's Turbo Time.
Wow, we were very close.
I was.
Go ahead, Mr. Man wearing the Turbo Man suit.
I was gonna say Furby.
Oh, you're wrong.
That was my
There you
Well,
go.
I got another one.
Sure, bud.
It's Turbo Time. Tamagotchis?
That's what I was thinking.
No.
Oh man.
Wait,
No,
this isn't a
Well,
popular.
one of
90s
these
toy that
is
people-
technically a Japanese thing.
It's Turbo Time. Pokemon cards.
No.
Shit.
No. These are actual toys.
Okay.
These are actual
they
toys.
were toys.
Well, I know.
And
yeah,
collectibles?
You're right. You're right.
They
that
still
people
are.
went crazy for.
Now, this didn't get to those levels, but this is what these had. The filmmakers had experience with. Yeah, these are action figures.
Okay.
Both of them.
It's Turbo
Now,
Time.
one of them is a series.
G.I.
That
Joe.
was my next. Yeah, we're
Incorrect.
All. Come on.
Let's just keep
We're
guessing.
just all down the line.
It's Turbo Time. It was a Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
One of them is one specific toy from a movie about toys.
It's Turbo Time. Small Soldiers.
No,
That wasn't a good or popular movie.
It was about toys. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it was.
1995 movie about toys.
It's Turbo Time.
Oh my gosh.
Tom, you can answer.
The Woody.
It's
Okay, so
it's Turbo Time.
you're wrong.
Toy Story.
Toy Story, correct, but you're wrong.
Sorry. Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Was it
God
popular?
damn it! I
I
don't
don't
get.
remember that toy being popular.
Well, for this guy's family, it
All right.
was, and he couldn't
You
fucking
said
get it.
I
I'm
was
not
wrong.
saying you're wrong for guessing. I just don't remember it being popular.
I was so
Yes,
close.
it was.
You were.
And you were so mean
It was
about
super
it.
popular. I didn't have one.
Yeah, I didn't have
Wait,
one.
so
but I
wait,
also
that's
didn't really
one
want
point?
That's one
That's
point.
one point for Victor, but there's another point out
There's
there.
another point out there.
For another toy? Sorry. For what?
Yeah, now this one is a series.
It's
Turbo Time.
Gargoyles. Because I know that's
Incorrect.
wrong.
I was gonna say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Good guess, but
Yeah,
incorrect.
that's a good guess.
It's Turbo Time. Power Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Big quiz the game. I mean, unless you want to keep going.
Let's
I don't
keep
know.
going.
We're kind of stretching. I mean, this
Vic
is
wins the game.
we did trivia about.
This episode dedicated to Jason.
What about the-
coolest fucking Power Ranger?
Yeah.
The Cheers lady.
No.
Well, you can't cheers her, or
Oh no.
Yeah,
no.
or like dedicate.
Well, no,
I think
Cheers,
Power
yeah.
Ranger- yeah, sure. Okay, it's dedicated to Kirstie Alley and Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would appreciate this.
Chris, can you make an artistic? Chris, can you make an artistic image and put it at the end of the podcast in memory too?
Oh, and like
It's like they're
put
hanging
them
out.
together,
Like
yeah.
it's like they're hanging out.
Oh, at the juice bar.
Yeah, at the juice bar. Wait, what juice bar? What are you talking
Isn't
about?
that where she's the actress on Cheers? I thought you said.
Cheers.
Oh, the Cheers. Why they said juice bar? I'm like,
See, you literally made me like, you made me question myself. Like I
You're
said
right.
it, and I
Yeah.
instantly was like,
Yeah.
"Wait, am I dumb
That's
again?"
where, that's where they hung
Okay.
out in the Power Rangers, though. Was it a juice bar? Or
Oh,
was it like
okay.
teens
Oh, yeah.
hung out?
That's
Yeah.
right.
I thought that was a rec
Can
center.
we-
Back in the-
let-
It was a rec center.
Let's be
that I
fair.
Yeah,
did.
juice bar. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What the Power
Karate
Rangers
center.
should have done is they should have sat on lawn chairs, just had the whole like Megatron thing just like set up, and then every time the character introduced himself, they're like,
Just
"I'm
stomp on
Squid Boy." They should have just killed him right then. Yeah, just killed him because they let him scale up.
Yeah,
That's true.
they,
did
they
let
had
us
a
get
formula.
They did way too much damage.
Just,
Always caught me off guard.
oh, and just like
You go, holy shit, they got big every time.
Every
just
time.
like Metropolis, Gotham, to live in Power Ranger City, you're literally talking to a real estate agent, and they're like, "Hey, literally penthouse suite,
Mhm.
$10 a month."
Yeah.
And you're like, well, $10
What's
a
the
month?
catch?
Wow,
That's
right.
crazy.
Right.
That's
There
insane.
may be a giant space alien that falls into your building.
Literally weekly.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat those last two lines? Just
$10 a month?
Not that one. More.
Utilities included?
Those are great, but I'm talking about the monsters.
Swimming
Nah,
pool.
cable. Free
Oh.
cable.
Swimming pool?
Yeah.
I will sign.
I am so.
So we realized that we haven't given this game a score, so real quick we're going to give our scores, I guess starting with me because I'm next to the microphone. Let's see, Jingle All The Way, the card game. We kind of screwed up the rules a little bit, but it's got some kind of basics of what makes a card game good. It's got some, I played a lot of card games. It's got some different mechanics about swapping things around and remembering things, but I don't know. It's kind of busted and doesn't have a whole lot of replayability, but it's got the Jingle All The Way kind of theme, which is good. So I'll give it a -4.
I don't remember
Get next to the mic.
I don't remember our system, so I'm gonna say
+10 to -10.
yep.
Zero is garbage.
Anything that's negative is bad, but the higher the number, the more the enjoyment.
Right. Okay. I thought it was pretty fun. Would I play it again? I don't know. Maybe next Christmas. So I'm gonna give it a big Tubro time thumbs up. It's positive. It's positive for me.
That means it's good. You didn't like it because it was so bad.
Right. I thought it was fun. It was fun to play with at least these three people. I can't speak for anyone else. So an 8?
I fell into the trap of chasing that Turbo Man, and
We've all been there.
I think that I fell to the same folly that Arnold did. Right out of the gate. I think that means it did what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to. It's not just a game. It's supposed to capture the essence of Turbo Man, and if that was the goal, then I think I was there, man. I was there. I was with it. So to say that it was bad when it just so captured, the struggle that he went through, that would be wrong. So I'm gonna also say it was positive.
You do it to the mic.
I'm gonna also say it was positive. So sorry, Frank. And I'm gonna concur with Victor because he's been such a sport, and Frank's such a piece of shit. I swear to God. And I'm gonna give it 8. I'm gonna give it 8.
2 8s.
Wow.
Crazy 8s.
Here at Garbage Game Night, with the Garbage Valley score, with a -10 being so bad it's good and a +10 being so good it's good. And on this game, I'm gonna have to give it. I enjoyed it. The art style is a bit chunky but fun. So I really enjoyed. They put Big Show Santa there.
Over in Troy.
No Vern Troyer though, so that's gonna remove a point. So I was gonna do 7, but now I gotta give it 6 because no Vern Troyer Santa. But the Big Show Santa, a solid 6.
Can you say it in the mic, Frank?
Big Show Santa, solid 6.
All clips in this podcast were used in compliance with the U.S. Copyright Fair Use Exemption for criticism and commentary. Garbage Game Night makes no claims to ownership over any games played and has no affiliation with any developer or publishing company. For additional references on cited articles and quotes, check our episode-related blog at garbagegamenight.com. Or if you have a comment about the game we reviewed or have a suggestion, drop us a line.